Okay, everybody, welcome back. My name's CJ. This is my wife, Kelsey, and we made a homeschooling video about a month ago, and we had a lot of questions come in, and people wanted some more answers to different questions, so we thought we'd make another video. And as you see in the title, today's video is about what is the cost of homeschooling. It's not free, and first off, Kelsey, you want to tell them like what curriculum you're using, and then show them
Yeah.
what we're using?
So I start off the day with Bible. We do that every day. There's loads of different curriculums you could use. You don't have to use a curriculum. You can do a Bible study, whatever. This year I picked Answers for Kids. It's more like apologetics, but it's like questions that kids have written in, and you can find the answers in the Bible. And it gets your kids in the Bible, shows them, how to look up answers. If someone has a question, this is how you find your answer. You turn to the Bible when you give them an answer. So I really like that.
So that would be an extra thing.
That's an extra thing. No, of course, like you said, not everyone is going to want to, teach their kids the Bible. We understand that, but we do. So that's an added cost for us.
And that's what's nice about homeschool. We can add that in to the teaching.
Then when we finish with Bible, we move on to history. And so I've been loving Knotgrass. It's been fantastic.
And Knotgrass is the name of the company?
The company is Knotgrass. This year we have done Our Spangled Story. We're on part 2. We're actually almost finished. I keep track with tabs. We're almost finished with this.
And that's a reusable
This is reusable. Yes, I will use this again for Caitlin and Cody. Whenever they are of age. The only thing that I'll have to repurchase is these workbooks, and they're like $11.99 a piece.
And how many books that we have here do we have to replace every year?
A good bit of them. For example, these handwriting books, from most of the rest of everything is The Good and the Beautiful. That is what we use for everything else. Handwriting books, workbooks, these kinds of things need replaced. Now, like this is Caitlin's science that she's doing. Mm-hmm. These are 2, just books, and she has not written anything in these. These I can reuse for Cody. So those will be reused. These books that the older girls are doing for science, these will be reused. The only thing that I will have to replace is the student journals. And those are like $7.99.
Okay.
So the cost goes down significantly.
Okay, so the Good and the Beautiful is...
Yes.
Okay, so Kelsey broke down some numbers here for me so I could share it with you. And so at the top here we got the Good and the Beautiful curriculum, and that comes out to $598. And then history, $219. And then the answers with the Bible teachings, that's $44. So the total per year is $861. And that is for our 3 girls right now. And then we'll have to add in some more money later for our boy, our little boy Cody, whenever I believe he turns 3. You say you start him at 3?
Yeah, we start at 3.
So here in a couple years, he'll be starting as well. So at this point in time, by the time you add in school supplies, mm-hmm. we're at $1,000, if not over a little bit, for the 3 girls.
Yeah.
So, and then by the time Cody starts, Kaylee's going to be close to high school, and then you say...
Yeah, Kaylee will be close to high school by the time that Cody starts, and she won't use the Good and the Beautiful science anymore. She'll be moving on to something else, and that is much more expensive.
Yeah, so we're going to be looking at $1,500 probably, at least.
And we'll have to add in foreign language, so that's another cost. Just high school is much more expensive.
Okay, I was going to ask you about that too. So you got language, history, math, mm-hmm. And then science?
Yes,
and
science.
Then when do you have to add in any other subjects? What age?
Art is also included in the language arts, and it kind of shows it on here, but you can't really see it. There's phonics, writing, reading, grammar and punctuation, spelling, literature, geography, and art. Now, the geography in The Good and the Beautiful it's not good enough to just be, your geography curriculum. It's a nice add-in, but I supplement with history and geography because that's just not enough in my opinion.
So what age do you have to add in, like a foreign language?
Middle school, high school.
And that's it? That's all you have to...
Foreign language and, like a more advanced math
Okay.
and more advanced science. Like she'll be getting into doing things like dissection and those kinds of things, chemistry in high school.
And how are you going to deal with that, with like teaching an advanced math? How's that going to...
I won't be the teacher.
She'll do it herself.
She will do it herself. There is a teacher that will be teaching her on the computer.
Okay, because I'm sure there's some out there that would have concerns about that. Not being able
Right. Well, and I would too. When I first thought about homeschooling, I thought about how am I going to do this in the high school years because I'm not good at math. You know that. You're the math guy in the house. But right now we're good with everything and I can help with everything. And then when she gets to the more advanced things that I have trouble with, she will have a teacher on the computer there to help her.
Okay, so that's the cost. And then if you break it down per kid, you're probably looking at $300 some per kid. I forgot to mention that. But we wanted to make this video because some people have been asking about it. And then I wanted, we always talk up homeschooling, which it is. It's a great thing. I'll say that every video that we do on homeschooling. I appreciate her so much for doing it, and she does a good job at it. But the reality of it is we're still paying taxes that go to public schools, and then we have to buy our own books on top of it. So that's something to keep in mind if you're thinking about doing this, because it's not free. You're going to have to pay for yourself, and then the responsibility is on you at the same time. And you want to show them how you keep organized?
Oh yeah, and this was not included in the cost. Whenever he was showing you on that, this is something extra. You can just buy any old planner at Walmart if you want. But for several years, I've used the Erin Condren planner, and I will not get anything else. It's an investment. It's not cheap, but I always get the Black Friday sale, and I love it. I can keep track of everything. I take it, everywhere with me. It's huge, but I take it everywhere whenever we have appointments and things. But I write everything down, and trying to find a good week. I write everything down, and the girls are color coded, so I write down where they're at, and when they finish it, it gets highlighted so that I know what we've done, I know what we haven't done, and we move on. And I fill that out every week, and I put a little star by each girl's name. That way we know who starts and goes first. That way we don't have any fighting. But yeah, I love that planner.
Okay, so you got anything else you need to tell them?
I don't think so. I think we covered pretty much everything.
Okay. So again, we just wanted to show you the true cost of homeschooling. And then if we can, I think we're going to add these the links to these books and to her planner. We're going to add that to the Amazon store, and I'll put that link in the description. You can check out our Amazon store, and if we can't do it on the Amazon store, we'll just put a link in the description of this video. That way maybe that can help you get started if you're looking. And did we mention we had a question in another video? Can you just pull your kids out of school during the school year?
Yes. At least in Ohio. I don't know other states' laws. You'd have to check into that. But in Ohio, you can pull them out anytime you want. Just as long as you send in your notice of intent, you are legal and good to go. Another thing that I did want to say, I forgot to mention, this is just for us. This is the curriculum that we like and has worked for our kids. There are other curriculums out there that are much more expensive. That doesn't mean they're any better. There are curriculums out there that are completely free. That doesn't mean that they're not any good. It's just all what works for your family, and there is a curriculum out there to fit any budget. So you're not, if this is too much, then there is something out there that, you can homeschool with.
Yeah, so this is all just to give you guys an idea of what to get and then how much it costs. So we'll probably keep making these homeschooling videos because people seem to be interested in that. So if you have any more questions, leave it in the comments, and then we'll try to answer them in the next video. And like I said, be sure to check out the description. That way you can at least look at this stuff and get an idea if this is something that you want to buy for yourself. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped maybe give you some information. And until next time, everybody, thanks for watching.